Hi Virgo, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your February 2021 reading. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do these. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up, it helps more people see my videos on YouTube. So if you guys could do that, that would be awesome. And thank you. Let's get into your February 2021 reading. All right, guys. Truth be told, and it's upside down. The next one is Thinker, and the last one is Here and Now. So the first one is like, truth be told, things weren't what you thought they were, and it's turning your life upside down. Like maybe you imagined things one way and found out that they're not, and that's okay. It's how we learn, but it turns your world upside down. The next one is Thinker, and this person thinks a lot and has a hard time acting. Like you're thinking and you're not able to act right now, and that is okay. So it's like you're contemplating, your answers will be shown to you, more will be revealed, and the next one is Here and Now. And it's like, be present, be right where you are. Easier said than done. This is a process. I'm going to dive into the book because I want to get a little more clear on what you guys are really thinking about right now. Okay. It says, calculated action is called for. It's an important time to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friends now, so get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today to signal the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategy will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is Spirit. You will win at this game, and your triumph will be for the highest good of all. So maybe this is saying, like, you guys are starting to write down and do all this, but putting what you're supposed to be. Okay, so this is maybe you've been feeling overwhelmed. This is normal. I just read a book that was so good. I didn't read it. I listened to it on audio. It's called From Clutter to Clarity. And it is about how to go from your pause, your deep resting into action. And it is slow. It is bite-sized chunks. It's doing one thing at a time. This is saying to me that maybe you've been extremely overwhelmed right now and you don't know which way to start of how to get your prosperity tied in. But I'm going to tell you, it's being done for you even when you can't do it. God is helping you. The divine is helping you. You might be starting to see and believe that, but you are being helped. But it's like, you got to do it too. You got to put in the work, and you guys are hard workers. I know, you know what? You guys are all or nothing, either all in or all out. And maybe right now something happened, your switch got turned off and you're in the off mode, but this is like, you need to get turned back on. It's okay. Eventually, you will go from having an on and an off switch to a switch on all the time where it is consistent. But usually you go back and forth first. And this is like, because of whatever happened, that might throw you into it. Something happened. It says, when it's upside down, it says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for the signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth, even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it will be the key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial oppose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. So you guys, something you had to bury your head in the sand about, and maybe you're starting to realize your head's coming out of the sand, and it kind of put you into a pause. So a lot of times, like, denial is the first stage of grieving. So even when you're pretending like stuff isn't happening, like, you have to do that. You had to do that to protect yourself and to survive. But eventually it gets to the point where you can't pretend anymore. Like, it starts to get bigger and more noticeable. And I think it has, and that's what's got you really thinking. You're not sure which way to go because of this dishonesty, this truth. You will be shown the way. So, I know you guys are deep thinkers, but I think the action part and being here now, just being where you are, being present, enjoying the moment is what you guys really need to truly start believing, that it's okay to be where you are and you're allowed to enjoy it and be happy and have peace. And whatever situation has happened, it might not be causing you a whole lot of peace right now. I'm reading your believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. So you guys, there's a hat, and like the stuff that is coming out of it, it's like there's music, there's a key, there's letters, there's birds, it's like there is so much available to you, and you're starting to believe that. So this is saying that you have been tapping into your inner magic, and it keeps coming out of you. You're not going to run out of this creativity. It is going to keep being supplied to you by the divine. The divine is your endless source, your endless supply. You don't need to get it from somebody else. Somebody else is not your supply. You and spirit, angel, God, source, that is your supply, not another person, not a drug, not a alcohol. God is your source, and you're starting to know that, and it's like emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. So this is like resting, exhaustion, sleeping. So maybe you guys needed to sleep. Maybe you were so tired. A lot of times when you were in a traumatic situation or things weren't what you thought they were, that denial that's protecting you, once that gets lifted from you, there is a sense of loss. There is a sense of exhaustion. There's a sense of sadness. It might be anger first, but then sadness. So, and that is exhausting. So it's like you needed to rest before you were able to emerge into your grace, but you were being open to grace. And the next one is expecting miracles. It says miracles are blossoming in my life. So you guys, the miracles are there for you. They are happening all day, every day. The next one is dwelling in the truth. I stand in the light of truth. So you guys are coming into the truth and into the light, and your light is going to shine so bright. And there are going to be people that are going to be drawn to your light, and they want to be near you. And then there's going to be other people that are going to run when they see you coming because they don't like your light, because they're scared of it. And it has nothing to do with you. They're just not ready for it. But you supply your own light. You don't need to get your light from somebody else. And maybe that's part of the truth. You thought you needed someone else to light your candle for you, but you can keep it lit. You got it lit. It is lit, and you can keep it lit on your own and not giving it out to supply other people their light, because it'll put your flame out before you will be able to keep their light lit. I hope that makes sense to you guys. The next one is gentleness. Okay. All right, Virgo. Gentleness, and it's green. Green is love and healing. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So when you're in love, when you're in a relationship, people want you to fly. They don't want you to hold yourself back. They want you to grow. They want you to keep going. And and to be kind to yourself as this process is going on. The next one is metamorphosis, and it is butterflies. And it says, trust the process and be patient. Trusting the process and being patient is not easy. It sounds like, oh yeah, trust the process. Yeah, my eye. It is not that easy. It says, becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. So butterflies have to cocoon before they turn into a butterfly, before the metamorphosis happens. And so you guys are turning into your butterfly, but you needed to cocoon for a while, and you are becoming, and you cannot make it happen faster. If there was a way, we would know it by now. My one friend Avery used to say to me all the time, God is never in a hurry, but he's always on time. So you guys are right on time. The next one is adversity, and it's purple. And it says, see the gifts in a challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So this is saying, even if it feels like bad things are happening, these are challenges. They are gifts. They are here to teach you lessons. And a lot of times, it's not how things are when they're good. It's how are they when they're not good. And that is how we learn our biggest lessons. And so you're learning, and when you're learning, usually it's painful and it sucks and it's hard, but this doesn't mean you're not meant to do it. It doesn't mean I'm not meant to do it because there's problems. It means you need to work it out when there are problems. But, you know, deciding what is worth working it out and when is it worth working it out, that is such a personal thing. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of relationship advice. So Virgo, my one girlfriend gave me the best relationship advice ever. She said, first of all, do you see God in this person? And it's not how things are when they're good, it's how are things when they're not good? How do you handle stress? How do you handle conflict? You need to spend at least an entire year together, unless you know sooner. Birthdays, holidays, seasons change, just to get a feel for the person. And then you get to decide, is this person worth it? And, you know, I feel like every person is worth it, but not every single person is ready when you are. And if somebody isn't ready and you are, you will not pull them forward. They will pull you back. I'll give you an example. I was dating somebody for a long time, and this person had road rage. And I didn't have road rage. I'm happy. I'm happy in the car. And every time he had road rage, I would tell him about his road rage and how I didn't think he should have it anymore. And when we broke up, I had road rage. I never took his road rage away. I ended up with road rage. And even yesterday, I was happy. I was driving along. Somebody beeped at me and I'm like, fuck you. And I'm like, who is this person? I don't normally do that. And we've been broken up for a year and a half. So I still have road rage that I never had before. So I didn't make him better. I got sick. So, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. This is your sign signing off for the month of February. If you're still watching, thank you so much. And please subscribe to my channel.